In this video, we're gonna take a look at all the official stealth ships and see how they perform. When I say official, it means the ships that inherit a certain amount of stealth reduction, such as 40% stealth reduction for the Eclipse and the Firebird. And because of the recent component change, the stealth factor has been factored into each of those components. And all of our ships in Star Citizen as a whole has become a lot more stealthy than before. So there are a lot of unofficial stealth ships that we can build, which will be the topic of my next video. So if you want to know any of those unofficial ships, how they perform as a stealth ship, let me know what ship you want to check out. I'm going to be adding that ship to the list for the next video. Now, let's look at the official stealth ships. First of all, let's check out the list in the 3.23 patch. I did a video for this. So, the official stealth ships in the 3.23 are these: Eclipse, Sabre, Sabre Raven, Talon, Talon Strike, Razor EX, Mustang Delta, and Prowler. However, the list has changed in the 3.24. The Eclipse still have a 40% stealth reduction. When I say stealth reduction, it means for every single emission signature, EM, IR, and cross-section. So Eclipse, yes. Aegis Sabre and Sabre Comet, yes. Aegis Firebird. So when I was making that video, the Firebird was not added into the game yet, but they did eventually increase the stealth reduction for the Firebird to 40%. However, the Sabre Peregrine is not a stealth ship. It has a 5% signature addition, even though it belongs to the Sabre family. Sabre Raven is still a stealth ship, 40% stealth reduction. Next one is the Hornet Ghost. I recently made a few videos about the Hornet Ghost. The Hornet Ghost was bugged for a few patches, the stealth, but many people say CIG is planning to sell the Ghost Mark II. That's the reason they brought the Ghost back into the stealth category. However, the Hornet Ghost only have 15% stealth reduction, but it is already stealthy enough. You can bring her signature down to 1.2 kilometers detection range. That's crazy. Next ship is the Mustang Delta. The Mustang Delta in this patch has been removed from the official stealth ships. In the previous patches, Mustang Delta always have a 40% stealth reduction, but right now, it's 5% stealth addition. The Talon and Talon Strike, both of them still have 40% stealth reduction, including the Prowler. Wow, the Prowler, the stealth reduction has been changed. The EM signature stealth reduction is 60%. The IR is 58% stealth reduction, almost 60%. And the cross-section is 40% stealth reduction. So I think these are the most recent changes for the Prowler as a stealth dropship. And then is a Razor EX, still have 40% stealth reduction. Okay, let's take a look at the Aegis Eclipse first. And by the way, for all the ships that we're testing today, I have put Stealth A components to all of them. So every single component are Stealth A components, except the Quantum Drive, which some I use Stealth B, some I use Stealth C. Another thing is, I mentioned this multiple times in my videos. The IR signature for all the displays in our MFD is wrong. So the correct IR is on my right from the ship viewer website right here. The EM is correct on my ship. Also, the cross-section is correct on my ship. But on my ship, you will always see the cross-section in the highest value. But you can look to the right on this website. Under here, there is your cross-section value, front, side, and top. So basically, we're only going to be using the EM value on my ship and using the IR and cross-section value on this website. Alright, let's start with Aegis Eclipse. So right now, all my components are on. Both coolers are working. I'm gonna give full power to shield, full power to engine, full power to weapon. Okay, everything full. Now, let's take a look at our signature. So on the ship viewer website, my power management matches my current ship power management. Now, look at my IR is only 1183. Cross-section in my front is 537. That's really, really low. And my EM is 2.3 kilometers. This matches the current EM on my ship. So this power management scheme is with full power for every single component. However, in stealth operations, you really don't need some of these components. For example, you can just leave one cooler on. I'm also gonna turn my shield off. And if I'm using my torpedoes. I don't need my weapon. So I'm gonna turn my guns off as well. I'm gonna bring my engine power to half or even minimum, just 1 pip for my engine. Because you want to approach your enemy slowly and shoot a torpedo. You don't need the full engine power. And I can also turn my life support off as well. That will bring my EM down, 1.3k. So this power management scheme is when we push the ship to the outer limit. Our IR is 828, but the highest signature right now is 1213, which is EM. So based on the size of the radar, the detection range for this eclipse is about 1 kilometer to less than 1.2 kilometers. That's insane. Even in quantum mode, if I give only 1 pip to my engine, my EM signature is 3.8 kilometers. Even in quantum mode, I can maintain great stealth. This is insane. Switching to SCM mode, torpedo armed, it's 5.8 kilometers. He doesn't even know me. Fire torpedo. This is a stock torpedo. I have not changed the type yet. There we go. Hit it. Hit it. Wow. He's in pieces. Mission accomplished. Lock the caterpillar. Fire. Beautiful. I brought my weapon online. My detection range right now is 1.4 kilometers. And now I am 2 kilometers to my enemy. I'm just gonna fire my weapon. Oh, he doesn't even know. No way. I can go even closer to 1.5 kilometers. But of course, the NPC doesn't have eyes. They can't see me. Wow, this is crazy. This is, I think, is a little bit unbalanced. Okay, now we're gonna take a look at the Sabre Comet, which is the same as the Sabre. And the reason why I put 2 Sabres here is because there's something very important that we need to test and figure out for these type of ships. The ships that have 2 power plant. As we all know, in our power management section, we can turn off shield, engine, weapon, coolers, right? But how can we turn off a power plant? The Sabre has 2 power plants. Will it make a difference when we only equipped 1 power plant in the ship compared with equip 2 power plants? Because we cannot disable power plants in our power management. So the only way we could do it is to use our loadout manager in our mobi-glass to equip or unequip our power plant. Okay, so this ship has 2 power plants. So all the components are equipped inside the ship with Stealth Ape components, except the quantum drive. Now, I'm gonna give full power to cooler, both coolers, full power to shield, full power to engine, and full power to weapon. Look at that. Every single component with full power, but I have 2 power plants on the ship. So let's take a look at the signature value first. First is the IR on the website. It's 1656. It's quite low. And the EM is 3407. The cross-section, front is only 485, side 3880, and top is 3331. The highest value is EM, 3.4 kilometers. Now, let's push this ship to the limit. We're gonna disable 1 cooler, disable life support, disable shield. So you see, as soon as I disable 1 cooler, my IR dropped to 828. So cooler has a great effect on IR. When I turn the cooler on, the IR is 1656. And turn off 1 cooler is 828. If you want to push the ship to the outer limit, give no power to weapon and only 1 pip to engine. This is a situation when you only want to use the ship for perhaps reconnaissance, to scan your enemy, because you don't have weapon power to fight, but you do have missiles. But now this is the outer limit for the stealth of this Sabre, is 1454 for your EM. So your detection range, depends on the radar, is lower than 1.4. But this is with 2 power plants on the ship. What about only 1 power plant? So let's go check out our other ship. There we go. This is as low as the EM can go. 1.2 kilometers. Compare with here. Here is with 2 power plants. 1.4 kilometers. So, unequipping 1 power plant does make a difference. Okay, next ship is a Sabre Firebird. So Sabre Firebird has the same situation as a Sabre. It has 2 power plants, but I removed 1 power plant. So this ship has only 1 power plant equipped. So first thing is I'm gonna give full power to every single component. And now let's look at my signature. So full power to everything. My signature is IR is 1183. My cross-section, the lowest, is 485. Highest is 3,880. And my EM signature is 2195. And now I'm gonna push the ship to the limit. This is a stealth bomber, so I don't need weapon. I don't need shield. I don't need life support. I only need 1 cooler. 1 pip to engine on the ship as well. Now, look at my signature. My IR is 828, and my EM is 1.2 kilometers. So let's wait. Yeah, there we go. It lowered to 1.2. So with this power management scheme, my detection range is below 1.2 kilometers. Okay, let's take her out. And in quantum drive mode, my signature is 3.9 kilometers. Wow, that's really low. With this ship, I can go as close as my missile range allows. 2.2, still within missile range. Okay, 2 kilometers, still within missile range. I'm gonna launch 4 missiles. Fire. Oh! That's beautiful. He's dead. Next ship. Missile lock. Fire. Killed. Wow. That's beautiful. We got more ships in the air. Fire. Killed. Fire. Killed. That's it. All 4 targets. Killed. Okay, next ship is Sabre Raven. It's the same thing. Sabre Raven has 2 power plants, so I unequipped 1 power plant. But the problem is the Sabre Raven also have 2 EMP generators. So let's see if the power is sufficient enough or not. If I'm giving full power to coolers and full power to EMP, full power to shield. No, the power is not enough. So during combat, you would have to manage. So half power to engine, half power to guns, and all the rest was full power. With this power management scheme, my IR is 1183, my EM is 2340. My lowest cross section is 1129. But if I turn off 1 cooler, turn off life support, turn off my shield, turn off my weapon, and 1 pip to engine. But I'm giving full power to my EMP generators. IR signature reduced to 828. My EM is 1374. I'm gonna do that on my ship as well. So this power management, I emphasize on my EMP generators while maintaining stealth. And now I can bring my EM down to 1.3 kilometers. So my detection range will be below 1.3 kilometers. Okay, let's try this out. Also, in quantum mode is 4.2 kilometers for the EM detection range. Okay, I'm gonna switch to my EMP generators. Now it's working. 2 bubbles means 2 of my EMP generators are working. Now it's fully charged. Let's go approach in stealth. 1.3 kilometers. I will get detected. Oh, get inside here. Launch. Did I? Yes, I think I did. His shield is dropped. I'm recharging my EMP again. Okay, let's make another pass. Try this ship. Release EMP. Yes, it works. His shield is almost down. Okay, well, I'm engaging in a dogfight, so I'm gonna turn my shield on. Okay, EMP charging. Let's go at it again. Target this Hornet. Releasing EMP. Yes. His shield went down. You know what? This time, I'm gonna disable his shield first. I'm gonna shoot at it. I'm gonna take down his shield. Okay, shield is down. I'm gonna release EMP. Release. Yes! See if I can disable that ship or not. Oh, I think it's disabled. Is it? It's falling. Is he falling? Oh yeah, he's falling. Wow. This is fun. Yep. Yes. Whoa, that's beautiful. I think 2 ships followed through. Okay, last ship is Relay Antana. I'm gonna disable his shield. Okay, shield disabled. EMP. Release. Oh, I didn't hear anything, but I think I released my EMP. Yeah, I just released my EMP. He's disabled? Yes! Oh, this is so fun! He is disabled! Bye-bye! Oh, nice! Okay, the next ship is the Xperia Town.